Okay, so as promised, here is my Minecraft world that me and Christopher have been working off and on for a while, just having a lot of fun with it. Uh, yeah, so when we first started, this was our first place, and we were actually trying in survival mode first, and we kind of got bored with it because you can't really do all that much in survival mode if you're just trying to have fun. So we quickly changed to creative. This was our first house, nothing extravagant. Dude's playing Street Fighter on the couch. Got a nice little fire pit. You know, some normal stuff. The bedroom. And then over here, little blacksmith shop. There you go. Nice. So we built that, and then we kind of went exploring one day. And we have a quick way to get to it now. But at the time, we left the castle, and we actually lost our little log cabin here for quite a while. We didn't come back for a long time. But now I'll show you where we went for a little tram system that we have that we've put in between everything. Whee! So here's where we ended up. We didn't know where we went after we left the log cabin. We just came over here and started building castles. And we could never find the log cabin for a long time because we really just didn't even know which direction to go, even though it seems like it was pretty close. So this one with the lava here that we're going to come up underneath. This is Christopher's castle. Oh, dang it. Stupid thing. These things. Messed me up. Luckily, we were right there anyways. So we'd come up here. This got the stables. Got some pet foxes running around. And we got a well. And the guard post. This is like the barracks, I guess you could say, that we made. Go on to a guard tower up here. And over here, let's see, I don't remember what this is. This is just a entryway to another, some more guard posts. Some more ladders. Got the guard bell there. So we used the little dummies just to kind of look like, guards or whatever. Dressed them up. Got the chest with all the weapons we might need. And Chris thought it'd be funny to put some creature heads on the battlements. As you can see, he did every corner. And then he made a ship for us. And then over here we have our chapel, because as you will see soon, our entire society is based on the chapel of the glitch pig, so everything's pink. The glitch pig, Grum. We turn everything upside down in our religion. So yeah, that was Christopher's castle, and while he was doing that, and there's a tram that connects these, but I want to show you from the outside first. Oh yeah, Christopher also made a cheeseburger. But he put the lettuce and tomato on the bottom. It's upside down. But whatever. Alright, now it's my castle. As you can see, I like dragons, so it's a dragon. Flame coming out of its mouth and everything. Red eyes. Cool. Then flame going down its throat, and we enter the castle. This fireplace. Got the welcome room. Up here is the way to the throne room. Nothing crazy significant there. Got a couple of guards up there. That's the way up to the guards. And after that, you can ring the bell to let you in. And we come to the castle proper, the living quarters. Another upside down fox. Hi, fox. Oh yeah, I don't have to open this door. It's a pressure plate. And it closes behind us too. Then we got some bedrooms. This is Chris's room with all the dogs. Got another room here. we got nice little fireplace, reading area, and the tub. Here we have the kitchen. Now I'll show you around the corner here how the Chapel of the Glitch Pig got started. We'll go up these stairs. And one day, Chris made a glitch pig, which you put the pig upside down and you name it Grum. I mean, you put a name tag and you name it Grum and it flips whatever you named upside down. Well, the first glitch pig was actually up there where that beacon is. And something happened to it where it actually glitched through the walls. It glitched through the block. Hold on, I'm trying to get up there. It's a long walk. I don't want to break a hole in the ceiling, so. Something happened where it actually glitched through the blocks and was stuck in the blocks for a while. But then when we logged on again, it was gone. And we were sad. So this beacon is exactly where the original glitch pig died for us. And we decided to make a chapel out of it, and that is where the Chapel of the Glitch Pig started. Let's see. I did have a quicker way to get down there. I just don't remember where it was. Oh yeah, down the chimney. Whee. So yeah, so we started the religion of the Glitch Pig. And that was the chapel. The first chapel. The one in his castle was built after as an auxiliary chapel. But each chapel should have its own glitch pig, even though his doesn't. I don't know. Rip glitch pig. So that's my castle. After we built all this, one day we went exploring. And I just took off in one direction. And Chris followed me instead of staying at the castle. And, oh wait, there's one more thing I need to show you. Yes, the dungeon is an important part of this. If I can remember how to get to it. It's this way, the dungeon. So we got the dungeon, it kind of meanders. There's a back entrance that's only accessible from the inside. So I'm not going to go out there because the door will close behind me. Got another guard. We'll talk about that nether portal later. Let's see, so down here, it's just kind of like a dead end, I guess. But here is the dungeon, right with a guy burning over the lava. He was bad. So that's his prison sentence. And we have like a deep cavern here. It doesn't really go anywhere. There's nothing really down there to talk about. We have another one down this way. It just kind of meanders around. Doesn't really go anywhere. We were just mining, looking to see what we could find. This is still pretty early on when we were doing it. All right, so after we finished building these castles, I went for a walk one day, really far. This is actually going to take me back to Christopher's castle. We made this so we get back and forth between each other's castle in a secret way. And it's underwater, it's all pretty. Okay, so this is Christopher's castle. Back in Christopher's castle underneath, I didn't show you this part before. This is the map room, the war room. The only way out of here is up here. And you'll see where we are. Back in his courtyard. So took off one day and I went that way. Really, really, really far. And I was just looking to see and explore. Luckily, Christopher stayed behind. But I did find something really cool, which I will show you because now we have a tram that goes to that too. This is a nice long one. This is a cool one. Oh wait, this isn't the long one. This is going to take us back to the cabin. At the time, we hadn't found the cabin back yet. But this is the only way to get to the other place that I'm showing you. So I just took off in the direction looking for stuff really, really cool. At this point, we still hadn't even found our cabin yet. Oopsie. My bad. We hadn't even found the cabin yet. And it wasn't until on our way back from this other place that we found the cabin. And then we connected everything with the tramway. And we put that big blink beacon there afterwards because now it is the cabin of the Glitch Pig. Like everything else, we have converted everything to the Glitch Pig. But I just went that way towards that beacon and had no idea where we were going at the time. I don't know why this thing is in here, but I guess he's coming for a ride. Let's go, whatever you are. I think it's a deer. So this is the really long ride because I went pretty far just looking to see and explore, and I got lost. And if it wasn't for the fact that Christopher stayed back at the castle, we might never have found our way home because you guys know there's really no map system in Minecraft. So, and all these beacons we put later when we were trying to establish where the new place was in location to our castles. And that's when I actually accidentally found our log cabin again. And that's why we set up the tram there so we wouldn't have to ever look for it again. So, like I said, long ride. We're going, I think, towards that light right there, way over there. There's nothing compared to how far the last place we settled was. Moon's going down, sun should be coming up soon. This thing's still riding with me. I think he's stuck in the minecart. Nice peaceful ride. Took us forever to build this tramway, by the way. As you can imagine, it's pretty far. So I was just flying around here one day and I saw this big mass of white stone in the side of this hill. Now I built this archway later, but this whole thing was already carved out. All this, I mean, obviously I put the pink carpet and the pink windows, but this whole thing was already carved out and it already had white marble like everywhere. I put all this that's pink was white marble. So we decided that it would be the temple of the Glitch Pig, the head temple for all the prophets that spread the glory of the Glitch Pig. And worked out pretty well. Yeah, all this was shaped out. It was kind of interesting that it was shaped out like that. I just added, the torches in the windows, of course, but all the marble and all this was already shaped out. I didn't even have to do anything. So that was pretty cool. Like I said, I got lost and had to find a way back to Christopher. And then when I found my way back to Christopher, I couldn't find this place again. So at this point, we wrote down the coordinates of our castles. And we actually just set out in a vague direction looking for this again. And it took us forever. And that's when we set up those beacons, because we set up the beacons at a certain amount every once in a while as we left the castle so that we would know which way we're going. That's why we have some lanterns on the treetops and stuff here, because we're just trying to light the way so we know where we were going. But what I originally saw was this. I just thought it looked cool, and that's why I came down to... Game froze for a second there. That's why I originally came down to it. So, yeah. So now you have the Temple of the Glitch Pig. And I'm going to take a shortcut here, show you what we did. So we found out that you can only have 2 ender portals on any server, I guess. So this ender portal is actually going to take me back somewhere else. So one day we left those castles when we were basically done with it and just went exploring again. And found a really cool mountain formation. And we decided that we were going to make a castle built into the mountain. So this says All Hail Grum. the Holy Glitch Pig Empire, which is what we named our castles. So this portal comes out in my dungeon. It's the one we saw earlier that I said we'd talk about later. There it is. See, my dungeon. There's the guy hanging down there. All right, so to get to what now we call the Fortress of Ice, it's really far away. It's like it will take probably like 15 to 20 minutes to fly there. So we had the brilliant idea of making 2 ender portals and connecting them with a tramway, which is what we did. So let me get that. So we have a tramway through the underworld. And you actually, at one point we decided that we were going to convert everything we saw into the Holy Glitch Pig Empire. That's why all these guys are upside down. They're all converted to the religion of the Holy Glitch Pig. So, cool little tramway through hell. And actually ended up not being that far from where we made the 2 portals, so it's not that far of a drive or ride, whatever. What was so far, I made the comment that we would probably never go back to our original castles because it takes forever to get there. And I didn't feel like walking that far. And that's when we had the idea of the ender portals, because Chris said that it's a lot quicker in the ender. You just have to figure out where you come out. So here we go, Fortress of the Ice. Now we will be in the Fortress of the Ice. Now this is Grum the dog. This is like our dining area for all our visiting people, as you can see. And we have a little entertainment stage over here, whatever. And we decided that was going to be our standard for the religion of the Glitch Pig. Got the kitchen, got the pantry, it's fully stocked with food. Got the stoves over there. Dinner's ready to go. Pigs over there. Got some windows looking out. Got the well. And the menu. Steak, baked potato, dessert, melon pie. Ring the bell. So yeah, that's this little area. We go up these stairs. This was actually the main entrance. So I'll be able to show you the outside soon. This goes to just the bedroom. Come out this way. We have the main entrance. We just hollowed all this out of this mountain. And we just built the whole castle inside there. Then we had the idea that it was like an old ruined castle that we built into. So that's why Chris made some of these that look all ruined and broken apart and don't go anywhere. Let's see. Let's go around this. Hold on, I gotta remember something. There's a stairway somewhere. I think this is it. Maybe not. Hold on. Woo. I can't remember where the stairway is. I might have to fly around to show you. Looks like it might not have gotten saved. So, come in the entrance and you go back down this way. I showed you that little room. That's actually like where the guards sleep. So, I can't remember where that door went. Oh, there it is. Okay. So here's that door that we saw from the outside. Come out here. Ah, I remembered something now. I'll show you this first though. So come out here, up this way, up the ladder, and another bell for the alarm. Got a chest full of arms and equipment. If the alarm goes off, you can run up here, run up to your guard post. There's one this way. So you can look out in all directions from here. And then just from here, that's the kitchen. So yeah, so there's that. I thought there was another way that Chris had built in, but I can't remember where it was. But he also built this, and this is like the quick way to get up here. Just get in the waterfall and swim up. It's like an elevator, basically. Now, follow the stairway. This is why we call it the Fortress of Dice, because it's way far up north, and it's cold. Follow all this around. Take the stairs up. Watch your step. And this is the blacksmith forge way up here. That's what Chris decided to call it. So more beds. And then another watchtower area. More steps up to the top. And you're up at the top of that castle. So yeah. That's our Glitch Pig Empire. And this is the last thing we built. And now we're not really sure what we're gonna do. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the tour. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all later.